I think that alone, I would struggle being able to run 5 miles. Knowing that I have the backup of this whole community, I definitely know I can do it. I feel like, especially after that Pride run, I'm gonna really feel like I've accomplished something and that I'm a part of this amazing community and I'm in it to stay.
I remember learning about the first Gay Pride run in June of 1982. It was a much smaller event, obviously just a few hundred people. At the time, I didn't realize how historic a moment it would be.
It's a competitive race. It's not all fun and games. It's like some really fast people. 2 years ago, we had the largest Pride run in history. It was something like 10 or 11,000 people, I think. It was a big, big race.
Frontrunners started in San Francisco. It was really to commemorate the Pride March, Stonewall uprisings. It wasn't until I came here to New York that I realized the history of the gay rights movement. And a lot of it I've learned from other frontrunners. I joined the club just looking to run with other LGBT people, and it's become like a family for me. The Pride Run is a time for us to celebrate ourselves, but still recognizing that we have a long way to go. Whatever your background is, I want to make sure that this is a safe space for everyone.
A lot of my life, I've been searching for community. You know, I'm trans, and I'm biracial, I'm black and white. When I found Frontrunners, it felt perfect that I wouldn't have to explain my gender presentation to anyone unless I decided to. There's been so much that's happened to the queer community here and so much history. I think coming together and appreciating just the basic uses of our body is really healing.
I've been involved one way or another with the march on Fifth Avenue, and I would still like to call it a march, not a parade. Whether it was 1982 or today, having a club such as Frontrunners, you do have a sense of community and family. This is the site of former St. Vincent's Hospital, and now it's high-end luxury housing. There's no sense to anyone walking by that this was a hospital that treated so many AIDS patients. I think that history is lost unless someone like myself who lived during that period is able to tell someone like you.
As a queer youth growing up in the city, I saw you guys running your Pride run.
Right.
There's like a 15-year-old kid who's walking around, you know, the reservoir loop and is seeing you guys and is being like, wow, I wish I could do that. Running sometimes feels like a fight. Maybe you're fighting the ground or you're fighting your body, but there's a fight happening there. And so when I show up to Frontrunners, I think of it as a march. When you march, you're being visible and you're causing a little bit of a disruption. I'm marching for myself and all the other iterations of me that are out there that aren't marching.